Manga. It's a type of comics made from Japan that losers like me in America consume and make their entire personality. But before me, I have 22 of my friends who sent me their 3 favorite manga. And I have to guess who is who based solely on this. Now, I'm pretty confident that I will be getting 22 out of 22 of these correct. Few of my skills include that I'm competitive, I'm attentive, and I love my friends. So I have no doubt that I will be getting 100% on this game. Now, I can't take credit for this banger video format as it belongs to Shayne Topp of iCarly fame. So thank you to the Smosh Games team for letting me steal your video idea and not even asking for it. Please don't H-Bomber guy me. All right, without further ado, let's play. The contestants today consist of Kay, Shivam, Christy, Mackenzie, Alex, Chika, Cosette, Drew, Jay, Dani, Vampy, Phoenix, Quam, Gio, Lex, Katie, Fatima, Hobikage, Shiva, Cass, Steph, and Ryley. Let us begin. All right, for our first one, we have XXX Holic, Sakamoto Days, and One Piece. All right, right at the gate. I don't know if I know who this would be. Okay, so we got Holic, Sakamoto Days, and One Piece. So this is someone, they're a Shonen Jump fan, but this Holic one is really throwing me off. I don't know who would be a big Holic fan. My first guesses would be maybe Alex, because Alex is kind of the wild card in this. I don't know his preferences as much as everyone else's. The other person I think it could be would be Quam, because they are a big Sakamoto Days fan, but I think Quam would put in joke answers. Oh my gosh. No, I don't know if this would be Quam. Already, my confidence is completely going out the window. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna say Quam. All right. Show me Quam. Fuck!
22 out of 22 of these correct.
In my defense, Drew and Quam have very similar tastes. They read a lot of the same things from what I know, because they hang out a lot. And I was fully expecting Drew to put Kagurabachi. I figured Drew would be a bachi bro. No. Okay, so already I am not 100%. I am not going 22 for 22. So already we're losing. It's okay though. I have 21 more people. Let's go ahead and go to the next person. All right, so we have Sacrificial Princess in The King of Beasts, Detective Conan in Shani Muni Go. I am not even gonna second guess myself on this. This is Mackenzie. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. So I know that Mackenzie is like the only other person who I know who likes Sacrificial Princess and The King of Beasts. And there was like an older, more obscure shoujo series on there, and that's definitely Mac coded. So I got Mac. Let's go. Next person. All right, we have One Punch Man, Air Gear, and My Hero Academia Vigilantes. So the Vigilantes for My Hero means that they don't like the main series maybe, but they're definitely a Shonen Jump stan. So that tells me this could be Jay, this could be Alex, and this could be Quam. Who do I know that talks about Air Gear a lot? I know that I have a friend who talks about Air Gear a lot. Oh my gosh, who talks about Air Gear? My first thought for this is Jay. I don't want to second guess myself too much. This is Jay. Show me Jay. Fuck yes. I got you, Jay. Got you. I knew someone who talked about air gear. You know what? I'm making a comeback. I got Drew wrong first, but we're good. I got 2 after that. Now I'm 2 for 3. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, next person. Cherry Magic, 30 years of virgin can make you a wizard. Colette decides to die, and D. Gray Man. Now, the thing is, I know exactly who this is, and I don't need to think about it very much. Cherry Magic is pretty good. I'm enjoying the anime right now. Colette Decides to Die, as we all know, is one of my favorite series. And the D. Gray Man here is really just the icing on the cake. So this is 100% Lex. I only needed to see Cherry Magic to know it was Lex, but then also seeing the Colette and the D. Gray Man just like furthers the fact that this is Lex. And if this isn't Lex, I don't know my friends at all. This is Lex. Let's go. I don't even need to think about it that hard. That's how much I knew it was Lex. That entire list was Lex coded. I'm feeling so much more confident now. This is like the level that I was expecting I was going to be at, because I feel like I know my friend's taste pretty well. Maybe for Drew, I just knew his anime better. Anyway, let us continue. Next up, we have Skip Beat, How I Met My Soulmate, and Osan Idol. Now, this is kind of hard because we have Skip Beat, who I would associate this with Steph. Steph is like the Skip Beat connoisseur, but I don't know how much Steph likes How I Met My Soulmate and Osan Idol, and that's what's throwing me off. Do I go with the fact that Steph likes Skip Beat, or do I say this is Christy? Because I think Christy really likes How I Met My Soulmate, but I know Christy is a big Idol manga fan. But I've never heard Christy talk about Osan Idol. And I've never heard of this series before. This is the first series on this list that I've never heard of before. I'm gonna go with my gut here. No, because I really think Steph would put Devil's Line. I have a feeling Steph would put Skip Beat and Steph would put Devil's Line. So I'm gonna say this is Christy. Yeah, okay. This is Christy. Show me Christy. It was Steph! I've literally never heard Steph talk about Osan Idol before. I was so convinced that Steph was gonna put Devil's Line. Ugh, Steph. Steph, I should have known. I second guessed myself. Cause I don't even know if Christy likes Skip Beat. Steph, you evaded me. You evaded me. I feel so dumb now. Well, I'm not doing too bad, but that is devastating to me, because I should have been able to guess Steph from Skip Beat, as we do call her, Skip Beat Steph. All right, next person. Okay, we have Haikyuu, Kami-sama Kiss, and Our Dining Table. Now, Haikyuu and Kami-sama Kiss I have read. Our Dining Table I've heard of, but I don't know too much about it. I'm trying to think of who is a big Haikyuu fan on this list, and the only person I can think of is Katie, and I think Cosette. So it's a toss-up between those two, Katie and Cosette. However, I also think Christy could be. All right, so it's between Katie, Cosette, and Christy. The three cuz. Ugh, I went into this with so much confidence, and now I'm just completely, I don't know if I have the confidence anymore. I'm gonna say Cosette. This is Cosette. I don't know Cosette super well, but I think this is Cosette. Show me Cosette. Katie! No Ayazawa? Katie! Katie, I was expecting Ayazawa for you. Oh my God. I'm so devastated right now. Katie, steal the spotlight. You got me. Fuck. Damn it. I was so sure I was gonna do amazing on this. In my defense, I did tell my friends that they could fuck with me and or they didn't have to put their top 3. You know what? I'm at least proud of myself. I did say it was between Katie and Cosette. I know their tastes at least. I just can't specifically point them out. Okay, all right, so now I know who this is. I know who this is. So we have Soul Eater, Orange, and Happiness. The only one of these that I've never even like consumed media-wise is Happiness by Shuzo Oshimi. But I do know it's like a psychological series because that's what Shuzo Oshimi does most. But the thing here is I know who's a big Soul Eater fan and I know who's a big Orange fan, and that is Quam. When I hung out with Quam recently, they were telling me all about how much they love Soul Eater, why it means so much to them, how much they love Krona. So there is no other person that I can think that this would be other than Quam. Give me Quam. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah, baby. My confidence is restored. I do know my friends. I know my friends, I promise. All right, well, we continue on. Okay, so we got Vagabond, we got Real, and we got Vinland Saga, which means we have quite the seinen elitist right here. We got someone who only reads the most popular seinen series. No, I'm kidding. I know exactly who this is. This is Shivam, but now I'm second guessing myself because it could also be Ryley. But when I asked Shivam to do this, he said that he was probably going to be very easy to choose. And that meant that he was gonna put Vagabond down. So I'm not gonna second guess myself, because apparently that's what I love to do. This is Shivam. Got you, Shivam. I got you. Man, it feels great to be on top. Next person. All right, Medalist, Inuyasha, and Yotsuba. Now, the first thing I think of is Dani. Dani from Lines in Motion is a big fan of both Medalist and Yotsuba. However, I've never heard them talk about Inuyasha before, and now that's where I'm getting thrown off a little bit. I don't want to second guess myself, because every time I have, I've been wrong. So I want to go with Dani. And looking at this list, the only other person it could be would be Shiva. Shiva really loves Medalist, but I haven't heard Shiva talk about Yotsuba very much. I'm gonna go with Dani. Show me Dani. Oh, fucking shit. You know, I should get points for guessing the second person. I always have guessed the person that I think it is, but I don't go with them. I really thought I was gonna be great at this. I thought I was gonna be so good. I had so much confidence going into this. All right, next person. We have Yu Yu Hakusho, Gintama, and Kaguya-sama Love is War. Now, if I didn't know any better, this was Alex. And the reason why I think this is Alex is because this is also very Aaron coded. I'm gonna go with Alex. This is Alex. They watch the same things from what I know, and they read pretty similar things from what I know, so I think this is Alex. Show me Alex. Oh my God, this is stressful. But I did it, I pulled through. Those were all very Aaron-coded answers, and that's what my strategy was for Alex, because I don't know Alex as much as I know Aaron, but they live together, you know? So it's like, they probably cross over. All right, next person. All right, we have Dorohedoro, Pluto, and Golden Kamuy. Okay. Okay. There's a couple options for this. Dorohedoro is a series that Dani really likes. And I believe Golden Kamuy is as well. However, Ryley is also a big fan of both of those series. And I don't know how much I've heard Dani talk about Naoki or Sawa. The only one of these series I've read on here is Golden Kamuy, and the only person I talk about Golden Kamuy with is Ryley. And I know for a fact he is a big fan of Dorohedoro. I'm gonna go with Ryley. Show me Ryley. Yeah! Let's fucking go! Whew! God. The adrenaline rush that I get when I get something right, at the very least, that puts me in a good mood. That gives me the drive to continue on. All right, next person. Okay. All right, so we got Basara, Waltz in a White Dress, and Mars. Now this is hard. I don't know if I would know who this is. My first guess is Vampy, because Vampy is a big fan of Yumi Tamura. So I'm imagining Vampy would put Basara, but I don't know if I've ever heard Vampy talk much about Waltz in a White Dress or Mars. And that's what's throwing me off. You see, I don't know who I've heard talk about Mars on this list. I'm thinking Vampy, Chika, or Christy for this. You know what? This is Chika. This is 100% Chika. Because Chika is a big fan of Basara. I haven't heard Christy or Vampy talk about Mars or Waltz in a White Dress before. Pretty sure this is Chika. Show me Chika. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so good at this. All right, with Chika, we are halfway through the list. And I'm doing pretty well. I've only gotten 3 wrong so far. That was Katie, Shiva, and Drew that I got wrong. I'm a little above, you know, a failing grade. So let us continue. All right, so we have Kimi ni Todoke, Wotakoi, and Hell's Paradise. I have a feeling this is Cosette. And I think that's because I know Cosette talks about Kimi ni Todoke, and I know she talks about Wotakoi as well. Hell's Paradise is the one that I'm a little iffy on, that I'm not sure. If this is Christy, I'm really expecting Christy to have an idol manga on her list, because she really, really likes idol manga. However, I've never heard Christy talk about Hell's Paradise, but I do know that she is a fan of like Shonen Jump and stuff like that. Kimi ni Todoke is really good. Wotakoi, it's not my favorite, but I know a lot of people love it. And Hell's Paradise, I actually ended up dropping, but I do want to give it another chance at some point. I'm not going to second guess myself. I'm going to go with Cosette. Show me Cosette. Phoenix! Oh, I was doing so good. I was doing so good. Now that I like see that list, I should have known. But it really felt like Cosette to me, but it's Phoenix. All right, Phoenix, you got me. Next person. There we go. Okay. Now, I know who this is. So we have Cardcaptor Sakura, we have Queen's Quality, and we have Hanakimi. So shoujo girly through and through. I know exactly who this is. I know earlier I said I really think Christy would have an idol manga, but now that I'm seeing Christy's list, because this is definitely Christy, these make sense. Card captors, she loves card captors. Queen's Quality, she's like the only other person who's like a huge Queen's Quality stan with me. And Hanakimi, I don't know if I've seen Christy talk about Hanakimi that much, but I do know that she likes, you know, the older shoujo as well. So, Christy, show me Christy. Hell yeah. I know my friends. What can I say? I know my friends. All right, next person. All right, immediately off the bat, I know exactly who this is. And I'm laughing because it's the only person who would put this manga. So we have Untitled Blue, which is a not licensed, obscure josei manga series that I only know one other person who's actually read it. I want to read the series very badly, but it's not available anywhere, so I kind of just have to wait for Kodansha to pick it up. But we have Untitled Blue, we have Fool Night, and we have Gangsta. I don't need to think about this too hard. I know exactly who this is. This is Fatima. This is just so funny though, because I thought I would know Fatima just from Gangsta, But the Untitled Blue, that is so fucking funny. This is Fatima. Fatima. I don't even need to think about that one too much. Oh, that is so funny. Untitled Blue is just like a series that the two of us talk about all the time because Fatima has read it because they're a translator and they can speak Japanese. So I just have to live vicariously through them of getting to read Untitled Blue. All right, next person. Another Yatsuba. We got two Yatsubas. Yatsuba enthusiasts. They're only peak taste on my friends list. Once again, I know exactly who this is. So we got Delicious in Dungeon, we got Witch Hat Atelier, and we've got Yatsuba. You know, this is the kind of person who loves seinen manga that's written by women usually, and or they just love a good story, love some fun adventures, and who else but Dani from Lines in Motion would pick these three series. This is Dani. Show me Dani. All right. Hell yes, baby. Don't even need to think about it too hard. Don't even need to think about it too hard. I know my friends. I know my friends. Next person. Okay, finally, we got someone who's goated with the sauce. We got Komi, we got Chihaya Furu, and we got Blue Flag. Now, here's the thing. I told my husband Zach, I said that he could join in on this, and he never sent me in a thing. So I said if he wanted to, he could do a secret Zach. This is a secret Zach. He made this presentation for me. This is 100% Zach. Zach is the biggest Komi stan, Zach loves Blue Flag, and Zach is as much into Chihaya Furu as I am. This is my husband. That's my husband, and that's my cat. I know my husband. Who would have thought? If the court was at all worried that our marriage was somehow for a green card, all they have to do is watch this video. I know his top 3 manga. That's all that matters. Next person. All right, here we have Library Wars, 7 Seeds, and Umineko. There's only one person this could be. And I don't need to think too hard about it once again. This is Vampy. Vampy is a big Library Wars fan. Vampy is a big 7 Seeds fan. And Vampy is the only person I know about who talks about Umineko. I don't really know what this series is, but she loves it. So kudos to her. Library Wars, 7 Seeds, those are peak. Like I said, I'm only friends with people who have peak taste. This is Vampy. Hell yes. All right, so we only have 5 people left on this list. We have Cosette, we have Cass, we have Hobikage, we have Gio, and we have Kay. This might be a little difficult because I don't know 3 of these people's manga taste as well as I know their anime taste. So we will see. All right, next person. Okay, I think I know who this is actually. So we have Gegege no Kitaro, To Your Eternity, and Pluto. Almost 100% this is Gio. Gio is one of my co-hosts. Well, I'm one of Gio's co-hosts, is probably a better way to put it, on the Omni Bros live stream that we do every Thursday. I'm not there every Thursday, but... So I know for a fact Gio has talked about Gegege no Kitaro, and I know that's like his favorite thing. He loves yokai stuff. I'm actually surprised Call the Name of the Night isn't on here, because I'm pretty sure Call the Name of the Night is one of Gio's favorite series as well. But this is Gio. This is 100% Gio. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. This is Gio. I really thought Gio would have Call the Name of the Night on there, because he really likes that one. I also knew Gegege no Kitaro was gonna be on his, so. Next person. All right, here we have Kadocha, Snow White with the red hair, and Peach Girl. So we've got some classic shoujo in here, Kadocha and Peach Girl from the 90s. We've got Snow White. This is Kay. This is Kay. This is definitely Kay. Kay, I was assuming Kay was gonna put Peach Girl for his pick. I don't think I knew that Kay, no, I knew that Kay likes Kadocha, but I don't think I knew that Kay was a big Snow White fan, at least manga-wise. But the Peach Girl on here really tells me that this is Kay. So I'm gonna go with Kay. You have to go with K if you see Peach Girl. Like, the only Peach Girl fan I know of is K. All right, next person. The Legend of Dororo and Hyakimaru, Boy Meets Maria, and Anima. This is a wild card. I don't know if I know who this would be. So the last 3 people I have on here is Cosette, Cass, and Hobikage. And I'm gonna guess this is between Cosette and Hobikage. Now I don't know if I've ever seen Hobikage talk about these 3 series, but I know I've seen Cosette talk about Dororo and Boy Meets Maria. So I'm leaning towards Cosette for this. See, I thought Cosette would have a shoujo on, like one shoujo on hers, and I thought Hobikage would have Naruto on hers. So I'm not sure who I want to go with. I'm more confident that this is Cosette than Hobikage, so I'm gonna go with Cosette. Show me Cosette. Oh no. Hobikage. I thought for sure that she would have Naruto. Oh no. I was so confident that this was Cosette. I'll have to ask her about Boy Meets Maria. I've heard some people talk about it, good and bad. But I've never heard of Anima. So I'll also have to ask her about that. You got me, Hobikage. All right. Next person, we have You Got Me Senpai, Chihaya Furu, second for Chihaya Furu, and second for 7 Seeds. Once again, I know my friends. This is Cass, 100% this is Cass. We are the biggest You Got Me Senpai fans. I don't know many other people who are big fans of You Got Me Senpai. This is like peak romance series, amazing, incredible. More people need to read it. Cass and I basically have the same taste. I have the same taste with Cass. I have pretty similar taste with Vampy as well. So this is Cass. Because this just looks like my list. So this is Cass. See, it's Cass. Which means the last person on this list can only be Cosette. And now that I see it, oh my gosh, yes, this makes so much sense for her. We have Golden Kamui, we have Insomniacs After School, and we have Nodame Cantabile. This is, I should have known this would be Cosette. And there she is. I think my biggest struggle in this game was that for a lot of people I was mixing up maybe like their favorite anime series with their favorite manga series. I'm really mad I got Katie wrong, and I'm really mad I got Shiva wrong. I was for sure that I was gonna get those 2. And I'm mad I got Hobikage wrong too. I'm mad I got a lot of these wrong. Well, you know what? While I didn't get 100% right, like I was hoping I would, I did get 73% right. And you know, it's kind of a win in my book. It's kind of like a B- in the high school system of America's book. And in some people's book, that's failure though. But in my book, the book where I usually got like C's and D's in high school, that is a really good job. That is, I spent 2 days studying before the test. And yeah, I really can't ask for much more than that, since I'm very bad at school. I think the lesson learned here is that I know my friends decently well. However, I'm also really bad at second guessing myself. I always go with the answer that is not the right answer, and so I should never listen to myself. And I think that is the lesson we have learned. Never listen to Colleen, because Colleen is always wrong. Well, all right, my Hojo warriors, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed something that was a little more relaxed, laid back, not my usual content. Once again, thank you to Smosh Games for letting me steal your idea without asking. Thank you to Shayne for letting me use your character without asking. Do first, ask for permission later. That's what I always say. Make sure to follow, subscribe, or check out any of the people that I featured in this video. They are all very fun creators. I love all of their content, and they are all very kind people from what I know of. All of their tags will be in the description box below, so make sure to check them out. That is all for today's video though. Thank you my hojos for watching. Welcome to any new hojos. Read Chihaya Furu, and I'll see you guys in the next video.